there's going to be lots of demonstrations here. Yeah, this is the community connections quest, I should say, is for kids K through 12. It's kind of to just try out some different things, whether it be technology, culinary, arts, anything like that. But it's also their quarterly event where people can come out and give their feedback on the school district's strategic plan. So I'm here with Josh and Candy, and you guys are waking up early for us. I appreciate it this morning. So what's going on here today, Josh?
We are having an event where we're bringing our community together. We want to plant the seed for pre-K through 12th graders to come to our high school to see what we offer here at Carson High within CTE and STEM.
Perfect. And then Candy, you are part of the CTE. You kind of run this. Give me a little rundown on what you guys are trying to focus on today.
We're really focusing on having students really begin to understand at the youngest age that they have to engage in the world of work, and they need to understand their aptitudes and their skills so that they can apply it to career-based classes.
And really quickly, how important is that for kids to learn that at such a young age?
I think it's the most important. Everybody's going out into the world of work. And if we wait until they're seniors in high school, the Sunday after graduation, there is analysis paralysis. So if we set them up for success now, they will be successful in the future.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, this event is going to be at Carson High School, 5:30 tonight to 7:45. Dinner also will be provided. And Chris and Maddie, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio. K through 12, it's their community connections career quest, and this is their quarterly. They are going to meet and get some feedback, but it's also for students to come out and kind of get an idea of different future jobs and things like that. CTE is the name of the game this month, and I'm here with two of the students from FBLA, Kyle and Todd. And Todd, tell me a little bit about why, as a student, you should come out and learn about these different opportunities tonight.
Yeah, so for me personally, I have been in so many different career and technical student organizations, as well as CTE classes, and really it's just helped me gain the strength to come out and public speak. For FBLA, I actually do a job interview event where I have to create a resume and go sit down and I have a fake interview, and that's really just helped me prepare for my future. And now I can use that resume for any job application that I want. And really just CTE really helps you find a path that you want to go down. I've taken graphic design, and for that I realized maybe I'm not going to go and design stuff because I wasn't the best at it. I also took engineering and all different classes like that, and that just really helped me set me on my path.
Absolutely. And Kyle, so tell me, you're a sophomore, yes, and you're getting in this young. How important is this for somebody to get into it at a young age?
Well, this is critical because it allows students, not just at Carson High, but in our entire Carson City community, to start getting involved now at a young age like I did, and it allows them to develop that early community connection. It allows them to kind of get on that path now. We always talk, preparedness, let's start getting ready now, and this event is truly going to allow students to do that. Our CTE and CTSO pathways truly allow our students to do that and allows them to prepare for their future.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, come down to Carson's event tonight. It's going to be from 5:30 to 7:45. And Chris, Maddie, did they not just speak? Aren't they so well spoken? I'm impressed right now.
Anytime.
Future hires.
Absolutely. And anytime the kid on the far right there, they wear a tie under the age of 30,
yeah, I'm
impressed.
All ages, K through 12. It's giving them a little introduction to different careers out there. It is CTE month, which is career and technical education. But I'm here with two students from Carson High who are in the early childhood education and FCCLA. And you guys, is this kind of the career path that you want to go down, early education? Are you trying it out? Talk to me about that.
So I'm attending North Carolina at Greensboro into the early child education program, and I know Mia is also attending UNR in the fall to do teaching as well.
Absolutely. So what is this teaching you? This is kind of getting you ready to go out to college, but you already kind of have an idea of what you're getting into. What does that teach you guys for future?
It's helping us get the experience that we need to be in the classroom. We're around the kids a lot, so it's a lot of hands-on learning, which is really good for us.
Yeah. And was it an event like tonight where you can kind of test and try out little different things? Is that kind of what sparked you guys to get into early education, or walk me through how you guys were even interested in that?
So more was we kind of just got to pick, and I feel because it was nice because it was brand new, and a lot of new programs don't get a lot of new students, so we were able to test the waters and hang out with all the kids, and it was really good, especially if we wanted to go into the teaching field or work with littles. It was great.
Absolutely. And really quickly, why should somebody come to this event tonight? I'm going to ask you, Mia.
It's a community event, so everyone can come. It's definitely a good opportunity to get involved with your community and make a difference in our program and other programs that are starting.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate waking up so early for us this morning. But yeah, this event is at Carson High School, 5:30 to 7:45. Dinner is going to be provided, and Chris and Maddie, I'm going to send it back to you guys.
Elizabeth, thanks so much.
The students, absolutely, Chris. We have talked to FBLA with the early childhood education, and now we have HOSA. This is just a way for students to come out and kind of get an idea of the programs, and they can get introduced as young as kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. So I'm joined by two of the HOSA people here today, and give me a little rundown on what you guys learned in HOSA and what it is all about.
So in HOSA, we represent future health professionals. We have a curriculum that reflects a lot of the knowledge that you will learn in college, in medical school, following your future career.
Really quickly, how did you get into that?
I remember when I was a little girl, I remember that I really wanted to give back to my community, and having these pathways here at Carson High School, I realized that I could follow into a medical career where I could give back to my community.
Absolutely. And Irene, there's going to be demonstrations here tonight for anybody who shows up. Can you walk me through? You brought some props for us. Can we walk over here?
Yeah, okay, so we learn a lot of skills in this program, and one of them that we focus on a lot is blood pressure. So right here we have a child blood pressure cuff, so we learn how to do it on children, and then we also learn how to do it on adults. So we have our blood pressure cuff and then our stethoscope, and they teach us how to do it and what the numbers mean and everything. It's super great.
And how important is this for you and kids to kind of get an idea of what this is before going out to college and picking their career?
Yeah, so we get a really good foundation of kind of what it is to mean to be in the medical field and kind of what it looks like. It's not a great representation, but like we do a really good job at showing skills, and we go over a lot of different like scenarios that could happen being out on the field as an EMT or a sports medicine person or whatever. So
absolutely. Well, you kind of get to try a little bit of everything, which I love. But yeah, this is tonight, 5:30 to 7:45 at Carson High School. Chris and Maddie, kids get to try a little bit of everything. This is actually where I found my passion of broadcast news. No way.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
One of these programs at Spanish Springs High School, yeah.
What a full circle
Wait,
moment.
no, I
Clearly
golfed with his dad, Kenny, the other day, and Kenny said he's the one who inspired you to go into broadcast news. He took all the credit.
Well, maybe he forced me in that direction.
Look at her face.
She's like, ha-ha,
Unamused.
ha-ha, not really, ha-ha. All right, thank you so much. A lot of fun down there.
6:30.
Kids of all ages, that's exactly right, Maddie. K through 12, anybody can come out here and check out the different programs that they have here at Carson High School, which would kind of maybe give you an idea of what you want to do in the future. We've talked to FBLA, FCCLA, early childhood education. We've talked to everybody this morning, and now we have some cool things going on here. You guys have drones for us. So walk me through your guys' program and how important it is to you guys that you guys got involved so early.
So our program, FFA, it's Future Farmers of America. We're a leadership organization based in agriculture, and we do all sorts of things. We have vet science programs teaching kids about veterinary animal science, plant science, where we have our own hydroponic system that we completely student operate, as well as the ag mechanic side where kids learn how to weld. We learn about irrigation and electrical, as well as we learn about leadership. We learn how to introduce ourselves, how to make resumes, how to prepare ourselves for job interviews.
How did you get into this?
I got into this because my love for plants. So I remember in middle school it was like, oh, there's this plant science class, and so I joined ag science first, and it just, once I was in it, just loved it. Just all the people are nice, and I just learned so much that it's just such a fun experience to be in this program.
Totally. And then Melanie, walk us through over here. You guys, why is it so important for somebody to come out here and learn all of that, what you guys do in the programs that you guys have?
So this program offers us so many opportunities. Myself, I've had so many opportunities job-wise. I've gone to around the state. I've gone to different competitions, met so many different people from around the state. So I would say that it is extremely important to get involved in something like this, especially FFA, because it teaches you so much from leadership, career development events, how to speak in public. It's made me the person I am today.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys both. Tanner, if you want to start the drone for me as I give a couple more details. This event is going to be from 5:30 to 7:45 tonight at Carson High School, and then you get to come out and play with demonstrations like this, get to see how it all works. But yeah, come out to Carson High School. This is a free event, and yeah, Chris, Maddie, I'm going to send it back to you guys. Exactly, Maddie. So it is a way that people can come out and give their comments on the strategic plan, but it's also a way for kids to come out and kind of experience the different programs that they have here at Carson High School. And we've gone through a lot of the programs this morning, and now we are moving on to JROTC. I am here with Neva and Vivi. And Neva, you give me a little rundown on how you got involved in JROTC.
We were recruiting at the middle school, and I heard about it, and I was super interested. The community seemed really amazing, and it was definitely something I wanted to be a part of.
Absolutely. And what do you think it has taught you so far in your life?
I've learned a lot of discipline. I've definitely learned how to be a better citizen in my community. I do a lot of community service now that I wasn't involved in before.
Absolutely. And Vivi, give me a little more information on why people should come out to the event tonight to kind of learn about your guys' program and maybe even join it in the future.
Yes. You get really involved in the community and the high school. You make a lot of friends and learn a lot of leadership skills that are not only useful in high school, but in the future.
Absolutely. And what do you think learning this at such a young age gives you for future jobs and future qualifications?
You definitely learn how to be a better speaker. You're speaking in front of a lot of people usually. You got to be a better leader as well.
You guys are sisters, and you guys are like the cutest little things ever. Vivi, so if somebody were to come out to the event tonight, what would you guys be telling them? Like, what's the most important part about your guys' program?
I think just how involved we are. You learn a lot of good skills, and you're going to see how involved we are with teams, the community, the people, how nice we are. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, come down to Carson High School tonight, 5:30 to 7:45. Yeah, this is all taking place to kind of give students a way to test the waters in different programs. And I actually learned at Spanish Springs High School through one of these programs, Chris and Maddie.
That's awesome. I'm so inspired when I hear from young people like that.
Exactly. This is for all kids of all ages, kindergarten through 12th grade. You can come out to the Career Fest and kind of see the different programs that Carson High School has to offer, and we have a very unique one. We've got Culinary Arts and Skills USA, which I was a part of back in high school, which is super unique. I'm here with Zach and Aiko. Aiko, you are very fascinating to me. You're in the culinary. You've been wanting to do this since you were in 4th grade, you were telling me. Why is this program so important to get involved in high school before going off and starting your career?
This program is really important to start in high school because you have so many learning opportunities and different opportunities in the community. For example, I helped cater at the governor's mansion. I've done restaurant service.
And you haven't even graduated high school yet, which is so cool. So you guys are both competing, and you are the state officer for Skills USA.
Yes.
Tell everybody what Skills USA is.
Skills USA is a CTSO, a career and technical student organization to help after high school to go into jobs like welding, and we host competitions, and if you do good enough at the state competition to get first place, you can go to Georgia. And that's awesome because we can be able to meet everybody in social network and create connections with people that you never thought you would.
Absolutely. And really quickly, what are you guys competing in?
I'm competing in cake decorating and cupcake baking.
Absolutely. And what are you?
I'm doing restaurant service.
Absolutely. That's so cool. So I competed in broadcast news and also extemporaneous speech, Chris and Maddie. So I'm going to send it back to you guys. Yeah, 5:30 to 7:45 tonight. And this is also a way that you can come give your input on their school district's strategic plan.
All right. Charlie.
Exactly, Maddie. A lot planned here at Carson High School tonight. You got demonstrations of different programs that they have. You have dinner being served. You have parents that are able to come out and give their input on the strategic plan, just kind of see what Carson's doing in general. So I'm here with Candy Robles. And Candy, give me a little rundown. Where could people park if they were coming down here? Dinner's being served. What is that process like?
That's a great question. So we would have families park in the north parking lot by the football field and come in through the doors. So if you're familiar with Carson High School, you come in by the gym. We will have the Young Eagles there with their giant jet, so you'll know you're in the right place. And then you just proceed through Senator Square, which is kind of the middle section of the high school downstairs. We're serving tacos and nachos. It's come and eat as much as you can, and then different programs of study and different grades. We'll have booths set up so families can come and interact with the kids that are enrolled in those programs of study, see the demonstrations, take a tour of Carson High School. It's very informal, not scheduled, so that people can get what they need.
And how important is it for parents to come down and see what's happening at school when they send their kids there?
I think the biggest feedback we get from families and guardians is that, oh my gosh, we didn't realize that that's what was happening. It wasn't like that when we went to school. And so for families to be able to support students who are going to Carson High School now is really the most important part. Students start making career decisions as early as middle school. So if families come down and see what's happening at the various grade levels and see what's available, they can truly support their students at home.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Kendi. I appreciate it. Yeah, come down to Carson High School tonight, 5:30 to 7:45. Be able to see all the different programs that they have to offer, including like FBLA. We've had all of them on this morning, and yeah, like I said, 5:30 to 7:45. Chris, Maddie, I'll send it back to you guys.